What's going on, internet? Eric Bandholz here. Hope all is going well on the other side of the internet. I am here in Aarhus, Denmark, hoping that these guys can help save my beard. Well, looks like the beard is not getting saved today. They were totally booked up until Wednesday, and I will be leaving town then. So no beard trim for me today, but I wanted to talk about getting a beard trim during your process of growing out your beard and why you may want to do that. If you saw in my last video, you could probably tell that I was not quite feeling my beard. It wasn't bringing me joy or energy, and I was pretty bummed about the process, really getting tempted to shave it off. In my opinion, at the 8-month point, I'm really struggling with it. What had happened is I went to SLIKHAAR here in Aarhus to get my hair cut. And we actually recorded that. That's over on the SLIKHAAR channel. So be sure to check out how I got my hair cut done up. But what I noticed after that is I was feeling so much better about my beard, not just my hair. So I had kind of had this new energy for my style again, and I got recommitted to growing out my beard. So one of the ways that you can help your journey is actually by giving it a trim. Now, what I was wanting to do today was to go in and get a maintenance trim where I'm essentially not taking any length off my beard, but I'm going to clean up the lines around my neck, and I was going to kind of like take down a little bit of length on my sides. And the goal was to have a little bit sharper beard, and it would still be approximately the same length, and I would still grow it a little longer, but it would just be a little more put together. Now, as you can imagine, being in a foreign country and finding a good barber can be a very challenging thing. The guys at SLIKHAAR, they know hair super well, but beards isn't really their expertise. And my strategy to find that shop that I was at was actually to ask one of my friends here in town who has a great beard. You guys may remember I did a collaboration with KLAUS not too long ago.
It's pretty hot, but also
It's actually very tasty. Is that real?
Link up to that video here. And I grabbed some beers with him and I said, hey dude, where do you go to get your beard trim here in town? He told me those guys, and it looked like a proper barbershop with some great beards in there who really knew what they were doing. Unfortunately, I don't get to experience that because I'm heading out on short notice. Now, one of the most common questions I get on the internet are, hey, do you know any barbers in my city or around here? And the fact is, I don't know. You know, I don't know all the barbers. We're in the process of trying to build a database of high quality barbers. You'll see the link. Hopefully we'll have the link down there in the comments for you. You can submit your own barber if you have a good barber to help the community out. And once we get a database of 500 barbers, we're going to publish and post that for people to be able to find around the world. If your barber's not on that database, then you need to ask around. You need to open up and find people who have great beards, a great style, ask them where they go get their stuff trimmed. Some people may do it themselves, and then you have to ask again. So it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of trial. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. You're asking me for advice. Ask your friends in town. So my plan is, when I get back into Austin, is find my barber, go and get a beard trim, get the wispiness removed, get all the split ends removed, get my beard looking at its healthiest for this length, and to the point where I can really feel good and confident about it to really power on through those next 3 months. I want to remind you guys that there's a lot of pressure to look a certain way when you're growing your beard out, especially if you're going for the year. I posted up on my Instagram feed, my beard's getting a little wild, is it a time for a trim? And 9 out of 10 people told me, no, it's not time for a trim. Keep the beard long, keep on growing, you haven't hit a year. And maybe they thought that I was going to trim it up really short rather than just a maintenance trim. But kind of the inherent pressure for people is to keep on growing within this community. And I'm here to tell you that you're your own person. You have to do what you feel comfortable with. You have to do what makes you feel good. And you're the only person spending 100% of your time with yourself. So make sure that you're doing the things for yourself and something that you enjoy. Growing untrimmed for a year is it's not very different than growing for a year and having 1 or 2 trims to make sure that your beard is looking its best. Now that my beard's gotten super long, I'm excited for my 10-month update, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab one of those heated straightening brushes. I'm going to grab a blow dryer and I'm going to let my beard air dry as it would naturally and show you guys the differences between the 3 different styling techniques and how your beard may look. And finally, kind of put an end to all those fake scammy brushes out there and find a couple of good heated brushes, give them a good review. Okay guys, hope all is going well again on the other side of the internet. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Cheers, keep on growing. Heyo, what's up guys? Did you know that Beardbrand has stuff not only for your beard, but also the hair? In fact, got some shampoo and some conditioner, amazing stuff that's going to get your hair game at the same level as your beard game. Check it out over at beardbrand.com.